Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, our beautiful country, and how we're going to fix both of those things together. The content that I'm going to show you right now, guys, is something that you're not going to see anywhere else because there's a pattern that I just picked up. The gun controllers, the Moms Ban Action, Every Town for Gun Safety, every single one of the main groups is making a play to take over the DNC. What I'm about to show you are all the individual high leading profile cases or people that have just thrown their weight behind Davy Hogg. How does a Democratic Party sound run by David Hogg? Everyone. Guys, everything will be linked in the description box below. I always bring the receipts, and of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. All right, guys, we're going to get into this. I'm telling you, this is crazy town. Okay. You guys are familiar with Davy Hogg's work. You've seen it. I'm sure you love it. All right, so this is the Twitter profile of the guy that's running to try to control the DNC, okay, as co-chair of the Democratic National Committee, okay? He's got a bunch of fictitious coffins laying on the Mall of America right there. What? You are looking at that in Washington, D.C. It might not be Mall of America. I may have just misspoke. But that mall is a bunch of bodies that are fictitiously there to protest gun violence, spelled out in words. Just so you know who we're dealing with, his organization did that, and he has it on his Twitter profile, or X profile. All right, now let me show you the people that are thrown behind this, because again, the point here is larger forces at play that control all the gun control in the United States are running these people behind Davy Hogg. This is the way this all works. You get some very high influential people. You get the organizations, the gun control organizations, to lean on Democrats that are leading, that have a voice behind Davy Hogg, their boy, who they want to have control of DNC. You talk about gun control, oh my God. Okay, let's get into this. As one of the biggest leaders in the fight to end gun violence, it means a lot to have your support, Senator. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Oh my gosh, it's Chris Murphy. Having worked with him on the inside, the gun violence movement for years, I'm proud to endorse David Hogg for DNC Vice Chair. I've seen firsthand how David has built a powerful movement of young people demanding change. He's ready to step up into a new role. Chris Murphy, the leader of gun control in the Senate, just endorsed David Hogg. What? Do you think David Hogg is just that much of an alluring personality? You think David Hogg is this incredible, amazing, inspirational leader? Have you seen the guy talk on a camera? If one of these things doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense for a reason. Chris Murphy is owned and run by the gun control organizations, Every Town for Gun Safety, Moms Ban Action, Giffers.org, all of them. He's at all of their fundraisers, all of their events. He is deeply tied into them. And he just threw behind Davy Hogg. Isn't that kind of weird? Hey, don't worry, because you guys know I always bring receipts and I've got more. Look at this one. Here's another one for the DNC forum. We need young voices at the table and we need to reconnect with Gen Z. So that's who just threw their weight in behind him there. This one is kind of like a left-wing Democrat event. This one's not a huge name, but the important part here is that's a Nevada DNC. This is a member of the DNC. Guys, you're seeing this orient towards David Hogg from the gun control push. Watch this. We're going to the next one. These will get higher and higher profile. Oh my goodness, look at who it is. Now that is not a picture of perfection. I don't know what is. Governor Tim Walz, the guy who just lost with Kamala Harris. You know, clown guy. Yeah, he's endorsing Davy Hogg. Are you seeing it yet? All right, let me show you what he said. David Hogg represents exactly the kind of bold, dynamic, and courageous leadership our party needs right now. He has a unique ability to connect with the American people and to speak to the strengths of our party. I couldn't be happier to support him for DNC Vice Chair. You think that had anything to do with the fact that Davy Hogg was the guy who really pushed for Tim Walz to get on the ticket with Kamala Harris, who then ended up losing historically bad? It's almost like it's a quid pro quo kind of situation going on. Guys, you are literally watching politics in action. This guy, this old guy right here, is endorsing that young guy right there to run the entire DNC, and he founded March for Our Lives, the national gun control group, and he is absolutely the leading voice in that gun control space. And now look at this one, the final one, and then I'll jump you over to the article we're going to read. Representative Maxwell Frost backs David Hogg in DNC vice chair race. Maxwell Frost? Well, he's the co-founder of March for Our Lives. Are you seeing all of the connections? All right, let's get over here into the actual Hill article. I got a few things I want to show you. As you can see, that is the Hill article that is linked. Let's jump right into this. Representative Maxwell Frost, Democrat, Florida, endorsed Democratic National Committee Vice Chair candidate David Hogg on Wednesday, referring to him as a generational changemaker. Oh, okay. Frost and Hogg have long been involved in the gun violence prevention movement, together, I might add. Hogg, who is a survivor of the 2018 school shooting in Parkland, Florida, co-founded March for Our Lives following the mass shooting prior to serving in Congress. Frost was the group's national organizing director. Well, wait a minute, because now he's in the House, Chris Murphy's in the Senate, Tim Walz is on the national platform, and the DNC is putting forth a few little people to really push Davey Hogg as the co-chair, the vice chair, or the co-vice chair of the DNC. That's talking about running who's running for election. That's talking about running their funding. That's talking about running their platforms. Everything you're talking about, from a gun control perspective that we fight all the time, except in certain cases. This right here is what we're talking about. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. Do I have anything else? No, I didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right back to our profile, because what you are looking at is quite literally the guy that every organization's favorite pet projects for gun control are backing. He has the gun control lobby pushing all these politicians to support his push to control the Democratic National Convention, which in the end would completely give control of the DNC, the policy, who's running where, who gets the money, who's doing all the lawsuits, to David Hogg. Uh-oh. Let's just go ahead and file this one under, oh dear God, let's watch this one happen. I hope he does not get the DNC vice chair, because this would put the gun controllers completely in control of the DNC. That's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.